Madison, and I am back with another video for you guys today. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about how God does not discriminate. Okay, so the title of this video, as you can see, is God does not discriminate. I am not or this video is not geared towards the obvious. When we talk about discrimination a lot, it's more of discrimination against color. That's not really the direction that I'm going in. However, that can go if that's what you are thinking. But here we go right here. This video is a whole word, a whole mood, and everything. I just felt it so strong in my heart to get on here and to release this message, guys. So here we go. There are so many people who are praying and asking God for something, and you're believing in God for something. You're waiting on a move from God. However, you're discriminating. And whether you're discriminating against color, age, looking at, for some people, they don't want to take advice from others because maybe that person has not been walking with Christ as long as they have, or whatever the case may be. All of that is discrimination, and you will not get your answer discriminating like that, because God does not do that. I don't know who you are or what you've been through, but I am going to be the first to let you know that He don't discriminate, and He will use anybody. Oh my goodness, He'll use anybody to come and bless you in whatever way that it is that you need it or that you're looking for. God will use anybody. I don't care if you have been saved for a week versus 3 years. He will use anybody. And so many times in life, people will discriminate, and it's like, Lord, I need an answer. I need guidance. I need you to send me this, or I need you to send me that. And He will send you somebody or something, and you don't want it because you are discriminating against that person for whatever reason. Maybe that person used to do something that you don't agree with, and you're looking at their past instead of looking at who they are now. Or maybe you are just, looking at, you don't like the color of that person. Or maybe, like I said earlier, you feel like you are more spiritually mature than that person. Whatever the case may be, you gotta stop discriminating. And God gave me this word while I was at work, because I work at an after school care. So every day we do devotions. So I'm doing the devotions with the kids, and the devotions that they give us, I'm telling you, they're so awesome. And I actually look forward to going there and reading the devotions, because it's just mind-blowing and it's amazing. It's a time for me to learn more about God. And so basically, while I am reading the devotion to those children, it looks like, I'm ministering to them, but really God is like ministering to me as well. And there are some times when I leave work, honestly, and I am just mind blown at what I have learned about God that day. The devotions take one little verse and they expand it and break it down to where the kids can understand it. And so basically, as I'm reading it to them, I'm taking it in as well. And I'm like thinking and thanking God and just, oh my goodness, Lord, I didn't know this. Thank you for confirming this. I'm going through this, and this is the devotion that day. Like, wow, it is completely amazing. However, I said that to say, I would not, or should I say this, I go to work sometimes and I have, a lot on my shoulders, a lot on my plate, something may be bothering me, or I'm going through something, or whatever the case may be, and I'll go in there and God will speak to me through that exact devotion for that particular day. And it's mind-blowing and it's amazing. However, I would not experience that freedom and that breakthrough that God has for me. When God speaks to you, it is completely amazing. I would not experience that if I went in there with a closed mind and a closed heart, hard and not ready to learn. I wouldn't experience that if I went in there feeling like I'm better than them, you know, or, you know, these are kids that I'm ministering to. I can't learn nothing from them. You know, I wouldn't be able to experience what God has for me. I wouldn't be able to accept or take in or even understand what God is telling me if I go in there, or if I went in there with that kind of mindset. Instead, I open myself up, and I am, you know, basically it comes down to humbling yourself, really. I humble myself and open myself up to the people around me. I have the I can discern people, and so God will speak to me and tell me, you know, this person is, don't listen to what they're telling you, and listen to what this person is telling you. So I can do that, and I know that, thank God. But I don't discriminate against people. And so when God sends somebody into my life to give me a word, I don't care if they are younger than me. I don't care if they messed up in the past. I don't care if they've only been walking with Christ for about 3 months or a year, or whatever the case may be. It does not matter, because everybody is on a different path. I don't care that you graduated school together or was even born on the same day. Everybody's on a different path, every single person. And what God is teaching you now, he probably taught them years ago, and vice versa. So you have to be open to hearing what the next person has to say and receiving it, because like I'm telling you, God will send anybody. He'll send anybody. And the way God is sometimes, and I have realized this, sometimes he will send somebody that you used to not even like Lord have mercy. And it's just like, Jesus, what are you doing? But I learned that back when I like first started my walk with Christ, you know, and people who, you know, I felt like, you know, oh, I'm too good to hang around them, or whatever the case may be, sticking my nose up at people. Yeah, like when I, like way back when, and you know, right before I started following Christ, he would turn around and use those same exact people to come and help me once I started my walk with him. And those were the people who would reach down and pull me up. And I'm like, wow, thank you. And so that is something that also contributed to me being humble. Because you never know. And so do not discriminate, because God has a blessing for you. He got a blessing, a miracle, a word, an answer with your name on it. But you cannot discriminate, because God is, he will use the people. He uses people out here. I mean, hello. 7 billion people in this world. He uses people a lot of the times to get answers to others and bless others and all this kind of stuff. But you cannot discriminate, because when you do that, you're basically boxing yourself off. And it's like, okay, well, whatever blessing this person had for you, you just cut that off. There's no way that they can give it to you. It's not even that they don't want to. It's just a simple fact that how can they, if you have isolated yourself from them and you basically built a wall around yourself, like how can they do that? There's no way. And so that is the word today, you guys. I hope this blesses you all. I know it will. I thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for supporting me. And if you are not already following me, don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on your notifications. You'll be notified every single time I post a video. And if you have anything to say, as always, you are welcome to comment down below. I love you guys, and thank you so much. Bye, y'all.